Hey guys, Moose here. We are back with some more Stonehearth, and we're getting a little bit of lag as we clear out some of our old vaults, but that is okay. Not concerned by it. Got a couple building, well, just one building now going up. It's going to take a little while. It is a pretty significant building, and we also have the hauling that I mentioned going on, but hopefully in time that will be resolved. For now, well, in a perfect world we'd like to get more people, but the thing is, our people are kind of tied up dealing with the moving. So not much is getting done. And I don't think we have enough net worth, yeah we don't, to get the next person. I think the next person is like 43,000, 44,000, somewhere in that range. We're in the low 42, so we're not going to get anyone. Unless I shuffle some people around, but I don't think that's going to be very helpful. So I guess for now we're mostly just going to keep an eye out for anything that needs killing. I don't see anything. And there's these guys, but they're not really well, you just kill them anyway. I was going to say they're not really a threat, but I could kill him. I think we have a new guy who needs a level up anyway. Yeah, let's go play with him. It's going to take a while to get over there. I think my... yeah, the military's going to have some difficulty. Yeah, they're not really in the mood to path over there. They like think they're pathing, but they're not. Okay. Well, if they go, they'll go. Give them time. I think the game just needs to like work through some of the what would be the word for it? I want to say transactions, but it's not transactions. Just work through some of the computations it needs to do to get everything rolling here, because there's a hell of a lot going on with them moving all the material back into different vaults. I think I mentioned in the last episode, there's probably, however the game's handling it, there has to be some better way of handling it, because of the games do stuff like this without lagging. But at the same time, this is an indie game in alpha, so I'm not complaining. This is perfectly fine. And the game is quite enjoyable regardless of all this. And honestly, we're kind of going above and beyond what we perhaps should be doing at this point, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, looks like a few of them got the memo. At least one cleric did, so... Wait. Maybe not. I think it's just the archers and the knights, so this may actually be a major issue. No. Alright, I think we're okay. Herbalist level 1, finally. Yeah, we're gonna take some hits, but this is fine. People are mostly gonna live. This was not a very strong camp. That's cool. Okay. Dealt with that, and there we go. Alright. Not bad. I could loot. Let's just loot it. Very little reason not to. Is there anything else here? No. Okay. Cook level 4? Yeah, okay. I really don't care. Doesn't do much for us. I'm just glad our military didn't die on that little expedition, with all the clerics foolishly staying behind for no particular reason. That's fine though. Stuff happens. What to do? I think we really just need to wait for this to get built. At the moment, there's not really much else we can do, but our net worth should be going up quite a... that's not what I want. That's what I want. No, it's not even gone up 100 yet. Alright. I guess they're mostly moving stuff. They're not building too much at this point, which is regrettable. But that's life. I'll queue that up. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more steel. So we'll put iron ahead. That's 46 divided by 2 is 23. put that in slot number 1. And then 28 would be all of it. It's not going to be enough to make all those vaults, but it'll be a start, so better than nothing, I suppose. We're not running out of stone, are we? I don't think we are. Yeah, 4480 or 44,800 is what I really meant to say there. It's fine. Getting there. I really like this roof. I should have used it before. Oh, what? I honestly don't know why I wasn't using it before. I guess, I mean, it doesn't really make sense on a house so much. This kind of makes sense. And I have an idea. I have a plan, but it's going to be weird to do something interesting with this. It's not going to be perfect because there's going to be a weird ladder somewhere, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I want to build stuff, but I don't want to take them away from this because they've got plenty of other crap to do at this point. Let's see how they're doing with clearing these 2 chests out. Well, that one's done, so we can pick that up. That one is very nearly done. It's only got 1 thing left in it, and it is going to be out of there very soon, I suspect. I hope. Someone will do it. Whatever. Let's get some more berries. Any day now. Wish they'd default to using these. Maybe because the building's not finished, they like coming over here. Man, I haven't even finished clearing these ones out. That's probably part of the problem, is they keep having to come back to these ones. It's okay, we'll clear them out later. I need more workers, but getting more workers now is really difficult because we need so much net worth to get there. So I think we mainly need to get net worth from basically buildings, but like buildings that don't necessarily have anything in them. Because you really need, if you put stuff in them, they count against your inventory. Furniture counts, so even if it's placed. So it causes some issues there, I feel. It's something we're going to have to think about and kind of manage. Maybe just make a really cool looking building that just doesn't have anything in it. Maybe that's what we got to do. Kind of don't want to do that, but might have to. At least the chefs are. I don't think I've seen a carpenter work in here yet. Not that I need to see it happen to know that it's happening, but it's just funny that I haven't seen it. Neither one of them have built. So why are they not doing the signs? Like, what is going on? Do you guys just not queue up intermediary items? That's a little stupid, don't you think? This is interesting. There's like a comment on the item, but if it's generic, Hal will... Never mind. This here pattern I learned from the square folk. So comfort, okay. Practical and romantic, yeah, I could agree to that. Actually, you know what? It'd be kind of cool to make one of these. That would be, you know, I might do that. If I ever, like, can be a YouTuber full-time and, like, have my home and everything and be kind of wealthy enough, I guess. Oh, fuck. Pause. I'll come back to that thought later. Just give me a sec. Shit kind of went sideways, so I want to kind of deal with that. Okay, good. We're good. Everything's fine. No problem. Oops. Accidentally double-clicked. What I was gonna say was the wooden lantern, the one that you place on the ground. I might make those for my backyard later. I already know how I'd do it. So if I was like, if I had a home, I was wealthy enough and I had enough free time that I could invest in stuff like this, which I'd like to do because I'd really like to have a garden that I could maintain and work on in my backyard. That's something that I'd like to have. One of the things I might do is make, it's pretty easy to work with wood. I think you just kind of have to be patient. I'll have to ask her actually. I don't know if Karen has ever done any sculpting. She's an artist, so I think she'd be able to do it just fine, but it's not like, I don't think she ever did any three-dimensional stuff. So I don't know. I'll have to ask her about that because it'd be interesting. Because I'm not really like the design of it, I might have some trouble with. I wouldn't be very good at, but like I understand how to work with wood. I've done it before. Never made anything that interesting or nice out of it, but it might be kind of fun to put together like a garden lantern. And I'm pretty sure I know how I do it too, especially these days. You can pretty easily get solar panels. You just get a solar panel, you get a battery in there. Yeah, this would be fun. I think I want to do this. Just get some wood, and then you can go, there's a store or a chain nearby where I live that'll just sell you plastic, and you can like say, hey, I want this shape and size and this color, so you can tint the lights however you want. I mean, it would be easier just to buy garden lights, but that's boring. But yeah, I'd like to have like a really nicely, like dimly lit garden that I could kind of relax in the evening. You can make a really beautiful area like that. Get a little running water. Get a pump. Yeah. Alright, I'm fantasizing about my backyard now. If I ever get to have one. In California, that's not cheap. So we'll see what happens with my life, but we'll call it a dream for now. Something to aspire to. Something to work hard for. It's the biggest thing. I always try to frame things in that kind of a way. Like in a positive way, like, hey, okay, well, yeah, I could sit here and be depressed because, you know, there's a reasonable chance that I will never have a home of my own. I will never have a house of my own. The best I may be able to do is a condo. But that really doesn't help at all. And I used to kind of fall into that trap and be kind of depressed about stuff like that, but something happened in my life. I had a health issue that kind of turned me around a little bit and made me just kind of, alright, just shut up and deal with it. And I kind of learned how to frame things in a better way. I really like how this building, there's a squirrel trapped on the roof. I really like how this building is coming along though, but it kind of taught me, you know, that doesn't do anything for anyone. Just calm down and frame things positively. Like, think about how you can use things to your advantage. Like, in that situation, say, you know, yeah, I may never get it. Yeah, I may never have the money to get my own place, but why think of it like that? Why not just say, you know, well, this is something to work hard for. This is something to say, all right, well, I need to try hard. I need to make sure I work really hard to make this happen. So that's what I'm going to do. It's better to do it that way. So that's kind of something I've learned. It's a mistake I used to make, and it's something that I've gotten a lot better at. So I always try to frame things in that way, whether it's, you know, okay, well, I'm worried about my ability to succeed. I'm worried about my ability to have the things that I want in my life, such as a house, all those things. You can kind of turn them around and say, well, you know, use it to motivate you. Or just think of it in a way that helps, basically. There's lots of different mentalities, or that's not the right word for it. Basically, trick yourself into thinking of it in a positive way. It's the easiest way to put it, and it works. I mean, it works for me anyway. So, anyway, just something that I kind of learned in my life. Figure it's interesting. Worth talking about. Alright, let's get the road made there. Still need to put the doors in. I don't know if those need to be made. I'm not really sure. Am I missing any other? No, I don't think so. Yeah, these just have blanket basic ones. Yep, that's fine. I really don't know what this building's for. Just net worth, I guess. Very odd that it's got like it extends kind of, but it externally it looks nice. And I know that homes, or not homes, but well, maybe they're homes. Buildings looked like this in like England, maybe Europe in general, but I think particularly England back in the day. So it's not like it's inaccurate by any stretch. Okay, is there any more new ones placed in here? I don't think so. Nope. Is everyone idling because they don't have anything to do? Level 6. Alright, well let's just force them to make the frickin' doors then, if they're gonna wait. I don't know why they're not making them. Oh, this might be a problem actually. We'll make 4 for now. I know they only need 3, but whatever. If they're gonna idle, let's have a mine. Get some more iron ore. Let's get rid of all that. And then all this. Seems reasonable. I think they were idling anyway. I could be mistaken, but I suspect that they were. That is a big army. Oh, it's the same. 9. I thought I had one more. Oh, no, there's still herbalist. Okay. I forgot. How are you still not... Holy shit, you're so slow. I figured he'd be done, like 2 episodes ago, making the ones I queued up for him. I'm good. I don't really want to be able to make golden gourds. It was seed... Well, I should have taken that, honestly. That was stupid not to take it. Certain things I just don't care. Like golden gourd seeds, it's like, that does nothing for me. It really doesn't matter. The seeds only really matter if you're in the desert. And I think it's silly that they don't start with the ability to grow like cacti. They should be able to grow the cacti tree things. And I'm sure they will be able to later. It's just right now the game's in alpha, so things are still being worked on, which is understandable. Alright. Doors being held open for some reason. Oh, there it goes. So are they just not placing the doors? Like, what's going on? Oh, they haven't made them yet. Alright. Surprising. I think it may be because of the iron ores giving them issues, but that's fine. Everyone's idling. They're not mining. Alright, well, we'll let them figure it out. But I may say move some stuff. Let's just do 3 of them. And we'll move all the... Well, first of all, these don't need to be here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Disregard. I forgot. Wrong playthrough. In the other one, we have a Mason's Workshop. Here, we do not. My bad. I completely forgot about that. Rabbit sleeping in the farm area. Yeah, not really too much to worry about now. Well, let's take a look, see if there's any enemies nearby. Yeah, there's undead, but this is like so not a threat. It's not even funny. There's these guys. This is a threat. This is actually a problem. Let's deal with this preemptively. They're just, yeah, they're not interested. They disappear? No, something did. Oh, that's funny. One of the archers is shooting up at the undead. Undead and orcs don't get along. That's kind of funny. Where's our military? They're all sleeping? Yeah, they're sleeping. Okay. I wish you guys would, like, listen. I think it's because we, queued up, yeah, cancel their order. I think it's because we queued up the, moving of a ton of material again. Yeah, we're getting there, but no, not there yet. And the mining, though they're not doing the mining. Honestly, they don't appear to be doing much of anything. Maybe I kind of borked it. Yeah, they're idling. Alright, well, we'll have to figure out what's going on with that. But for now, that will do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us in the next one as well. Take care.